Hello, welcome to another edition of Evolve Thursday, put together by Faith Lifestyle. Right? Thank you for being part of this conversation. We've been on this series, the game of progress. Our first episode, we talked about how to use faith as a game plan in the game of progress. The second round, we talked about how to use self-improvement as a game plan in the game of progress. So today we want to talk about strategic game plan to achieve progress. Strategic game plan to achieve progress. And we have established on this episode or this series that life is not a destination, life is a journey. Now, if we approach life from that perspective, we will not just be running towards success, we'll be running towards progress. Because life is a journey, and life is a journey that should be progressing, moving from one level of achievement to the other, right? Once you achieve this goal, you move to the next one, not just relax on that one. You might be celebrating your success, but life will place a demand on you again, a different level of success. So look at it from a perspective of progress, and that is the purpose of this series. So today I want to look at strategic plans to achieve progress. Strategic plans. Now, what is strategy? Strategy is a high level plan or method designed to achieve a specific objective or goals. High level. So you have a goal. Your goal is to progress. Your goal is to win in this game of progress. Your goal is to win in the game of progress. So you don't just sit down and just wish that to happen. You have to have a high level plan or a well thought out plan in achieving that objective. And your objective is progress. You want to achieve progress. You want to move from a level of success, of advancement or achievement to the other. Now you must have a plan, and your plan must be a high level plan, a well thought out plan. A well thought out plan. That is strategy. That is strategy. It involves identifying a long-term goals and determining the best approach to accomplish them. That is it. So you sit down, put out all the approach, determine all the approach, how to achieve this goal. You lay all down and look how best you can start working on them immediately. That is strategy. That is strategy. So I'm encouraging you, have a strategy in your game of progress. Don't just leave it to chance. Don't leave it to chance. Don't leave it to happen. It should just happen. It will not happen to your favor. If you want it to happen in your favor, you have to be in charge of the steps you are taking, the plans you are actually executing. That is a strategy. That is a strategy. So let's look at it. I have outlined some strategies, some plans that we need to look at critically in order to achieve progress. Number one is goal setting. Goal setting. In the journey of progress, you must have a goal. Your goal is progress. You want to progress. Progress on what? You must have that in your mind, and you must write it out. You must make it plain. What do you want to achieve? In what area do you want to progress? You want to progress in your finance, you want to progress in your family, you want to progress in your relationship, you want to progress in your career, you want to progress in your business. Write it down. And how do you want the progress to move? How do you want the progress to show? In what area in your business you want to progress? You must write it down. You must know it clearly how you want to achieve it. That is what makes goal setting achievable. Make it plain. Write it down and make it plain. Making it plain is not writing it in bold letters. No, it means that you broke it down to a level that you can pick bit by bit and start running with it. You know all detail of what you want to achieve. That's how your brain can actually work well with your goals. Right? Now, like in any game, now I want to liken it to the game of progress. Starting by setting a clear and achievable goal for yourself is key. If you want to play a game, you want to go into any game, you must have a goal. You must know what you want to achieve. You must know what you want to achieve. And those goals must be specific, measurable. You must have a time frame for them, a time frame for your goals, and it has to be specific. You know exactly what you want to achieve in your business. I want business expansion, or I want business growth. I want business visibility. I want to increase my client base. I want to increase my income. I want to increase my turnover. You must have a clear goal. It has to be specific and measurable. Time bound, measurable. It has to be relevant to you and relevant to your society, your tribe, people around you. It has to be relevant, and it has to be time bound. Now you can call it smart approach to games, to goal setting, but this is what makes a goal achievable. Right? Now look at it. If you want to improve your skill, you must write it down. It's a goal, and it helps you to play well in the game of progress. Skill. You want to improve on skill, you want to learn new skill, write it down. And it should be a goal that you set for yourself. You want to advance in your career. You want to enhance your well-being, your lifestyle. You want to improve on your fitness goal. Those are things you need to play well and win in the game of progress. So put them on your goals and make them plain and specific. Any person without a goal cannot achieve anything. You will just be wandering around, not arriving at any destination, not achieving anything, not progressing in the game of progress. So come up with a goal, sit down and write it, make it specific. Specify what you want to achieve, and measurable. Now look at it from Ephesians chapter 3 verse 4. St. Paul actually emphasized the importance of goal setting and pressing forward towards your goal with determination. Ephesians chapter 3 verse 14, it says, I press on towards the goal to win the prize. That's St. Paul for you. I press on. So pressing on is journey in the life of progress, walking in the path of progress. But you cannot just walk in the path of progress without having a goal. That's why I said I press on towards the goal. He did not say I press on. Press on towards what? No, I press on towards the goal. That is why you need to have a goal. Set a goal for yourself. Set goals for yourself. Set goals for your business. Set goals for your personal life. Set goals for your finance. Set goals for your family life. It gives you an edge in the game of progress. It gives you an edge in the game of progress. Then look at number two. Number two step in having a strategic game plan to achieve greatness or to achieve progress. It's identifying your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths and your weaknesses. You must identify it. You must know the areas you are good at. You must know the areas you are not too good. and focus more on the areas you are good. Focus. See, some people believe that they're not good at anything. There's nothing I can do. It's not true. There's something you can do. Look inward. Look inward. You have strength. We talked about it last week. You have strength. There's some things you are good at. So identify it and focus on it. Focus on it. Assess your strength and your weakness. Honestly, be honest with yourself. I'm good at talking. I'm good at communicating. I'm good at listening. Do you know that listening is a skill? It's a top skill in leadership. It's a top skill in consulting. Listening. Listen to what your client wants. Listen to what your followers, your people need, so that you can lead them well. It's a top skill. You might not be good in communication, but you are good at listening. You are good at listening. So you have strength in you. So assess, identify your strength and weakness in an honest way. Be honest with yourself. What you are already good at. You know it. So major on it. What area you could use those strengths in? What area you could use those strengths? You need to identify them. Identify it. Understanding your strength allows you to leverage them effectively, while identifying your weakness provides opportunity for growth. That's how life works. Identifying your strength gives you opportunity for growth. Identifying your weakness gives you opportunity for growth. Identifying your strength gives you opportunity to leverage on them effectively, so as to benefit with it and improve on yourself and progress in life. So take our time, identify your strength, identify your weakness, major more on your weakness, and improve on your strength if need be. But improve on your weakness if need be, but focus more on your strength. Focus more on your strength. Look at 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 to 10. St. Paul was actually encouraging us to work more on our strength and identifying our weakness. Our weakness is not actually a liability, as it were, but identifying it will help you to leverage on it, not just allowing it to weigh you down. In 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 11 to verse 9 to 10, 2 Corinthians chapter 12, 9 to 10 says, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." Now you must know that weakness so that his power can be made perfect in it. As I said, identify your strength, major on it, identify your weakness. It gives you room for improvement. If need be, it gives you room for improvement. And his grace is sufficient for you in your weakness. His power, which means the power of God, is made perfect in your weakness. Therefore, I will boast in all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness. That is someone who knows his weakness and knows his strength, and he has given his weakness to God. Let God's grace shine on it. And if you've not identified your weakness, the grace of God cannot shine on it, because you don't know what you want to table before God for his grace to overshadow or empower. So identify your weakness, identify your strength. Number three is developing strategies. Developing a strategy, having a mindset of developing a strategy is a strategic game plan. creating a strategy and action plans to capitalize on your strengths and address your weaknesses. That is how to progress. That is how to progress. Now you've identified your weakness, you've identified your strength. You have to now come out with a plan to capitalize on your strength. You are good at communicating, you are good at listening, right? So you want to turn that your listening skill into a counseling business. You know how to listen to people's problem. That will help you to come out with solutions. Come up with a strategy. Come up with a plan. How do I capitalize on my strengths? And how do I address my weaknesses? Because I need to grow in those areas. I need to work on those areas. And I need to improve on my strength. I need to take my strength to the marketplace. Because your strength is given to you to serve your world. To serve your world. To provide or create solutions to problems. So come up with a plan. How do I capitalize on this strength of mine? And how do I address my weakness? This might involve you seeking out resources, acquiring new skills, new knowledge, and establishing daily habits and routine to support your goals, to support your plans. To support your plans. These are ways to improve. These are ways to evolve. These are ways to progress. You must have a plan to capitalize on your strength. You know, we talked about setting goals. We talked about identifying your strengths and your weaknesses. Now we're talking about plans. That strength and weakness you identify, come out with a plan on how you can capitalize on the strength and how you can address the weakness. How you can address the weakness. How you can address the weakness. Now look at Proverbs 21 verse 5. Proverbs 21 verse 5. This will help us to know that we must have a plan. We must have a plan. He said the plans of the delight leads to profits as surely as haste leads to poverty. So you must have a plan and work on your plan, execute your plan. That takes us to the next step, which is taking action. Taking action. You've identified all these things. They're not just there for you to hold on to. They're there for you to start executing, taking them out, letting people know them, letting people know your strength, the area you are good at. Take action. Take action. Take action. You've come up with a plan already. Then act on your plan. You don't just come up with a plan and keep it. Your plans are actually meant to be executed. So execute it immediately. Execute it immediately. People fail not because they don't have plan, actually. People fail not because they don't know what they want. People fail because they're not taking action on their plans. Yeah. That is why you find it difficult to achieve your goals. You don't take action. You don't take action. Sometimes you want to have everything put together before you act. No. That might come as a mirage. You might not be able to get to that point where you've gathered everything. The little you have, act on it. Act on it. So in the journey, that's why you call it progress. That's why it's called progress. It's called progress. You are moving from one level of progress to the other. You move from a level of having a plan, write it down. You now go to the next level of developing your strength, developing your skill, developing your plan to a product or service or a solution that people need. Then the next thing, take that solution out. Let some persons test it. Take it out. Let some people test the other product. Let them test your solutions. Take action. Take action. Put your plans into action. Consistently work towards your goals. Every day, work towards your goals. Every day. You must do one or two things that is drawing you closer to your goals. That is how it works. Every day you must walk towards your progress. Every day you must walk towards your progress. Do one or two things that is drawing you closer to your progress. That is pushing you towards progress. You have a plan, act on it. Take action. Take action. Break your goals into smaller tasks and take them one step at a time. Take them one step at a time. Take them one step at a time. Your plans are meant to be executed, not to be kept. They are meant to be executed. So take action. Take action. If you look at James chapter 2, verse 17. James chapter 2, verse 17. I read, in the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Faith without action is dead, or faith without work is dead. Right? So what the writer of James was explaining is the importance of taking action in accomplishing what faith has for us. And at Faith Lifestyle, we believe that faith is what we need to achieve the full and the bigger picture or the bigger plan of God for our life, to inherit the promises that God has for us. But not just saying it that, oh, I believe what God has done for what God has for me. I believe God has blessed me. No, we believe in taking actions in accordance to what we believe. We believe in that. So take action. Take action. Move towards your goals. Move towards your goal. You will now look at the next step, which is track your progress. Track your progress. Track your progress. It helps you maintain your speed, maintain your stamina in this game of progress. Monitor your progress regularly to see how you have advanced towards your goals. Then keep track of milestones you have reached. It helps you. It gives you that motivation. It encourages you to move on. Skills required, go for them. You know, when you want to build up, you want to set up a business, and you've set up that business for 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, you need to track your progress and look at which area do I need to improve. Oh, fine, I've improved in marketing. I need to move to leadership. I've improved in delegation. I need to move to product development, right? That is why you need to track your progress. Track your progress. Then keep track of milestones you've achieved. You must know those things because it helps you, it encourages you, motivates you to do more. It motivates you to do more. Feedbacks are key. Feedbacks are key. Give room for feedback. Ask questions. Ask your friends. Ask your colleagues. Ask your leader. Ask your staff. How well have I improved in this area? I do that a lot. I do staff meeting. I call my staff and I ask them, in my leadership style, in this area, how well have I improved compared to 6 months ago? And I open mind to receive their feedback because I want to improve. I want to improve. I want to improve. Then let's look at the last point, which is adapt and evolve. Adapt and evolve. Just as game plan is, you must evolve. You don't just rely on the plan. Oh, this is what I want to do. This is how we will go. And as the game is moving and you're not seeing the progress that you actually envisage, and you not stick on that plan. No, you don't work that way. You go back to the drawing board. You go back to the drawing board. What and what is not working for me? What and what is actually working against me? Because this is not what I want to achieve. We have been encouraged to have a plan, to have a strategy, to understand our weakness and our strength and work on our strength. Fine. because we have a goal. We know what we want to achieve. We want to achieve progress in different areas. Now you have to look at going back to the drawing board. Which area I'm not improving well, and what do I need to do? What are the new skills or new trends that I need to adapt? And I need to adopt. What are the new models I need to adapt to? And how do I evolve? How do I move to a next level? How do I move to a new level of doing things? Right? Just as a game plan may need adjustment based on changing circumstances, being willing to adapt and evolve as you progress. Stay open to new opportunities, feedbacks, and experience that may lead to further growth and self-improvement. That is how it works. That's how it works. Stay open. Stay open. Stay open. I believe as we focus on progress and we diligently walk in this game of progress, we will achieve progress on all sides. We will achieve progress in our life, achieve progress in our finance, achieve progress on our career, achieve progress on our business, achieve progress in our family. This is my prayer to you. The Lord bless you and keep you and strengthen you to achieve your goals. Thank you very much for being part of this edition of Evolve Thursday. We meet here every Thursday to discuss on how we can improve on ourselves, how we can engineer our faith into a lifestyle so that we achieve and obtain the promise of God in our life in order to live our full potentials. If you have any question, please drop it on the comment section or comment. Whatever you want to add to this, please feel free to comment your contribution and questions. My team and I are here to respond to it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you will be with us every time when we come up. Thank you very much. My name is Peter-Stanley. Thank you. See you next week.